I would like to ask the audience to stand as we welcome tonight's Wall of Fame honorees. Before we begin the program, please join me in an invocation. Dear Father, thank you so much for all that you've done for us. Lord, we thank you just for the opportunity to live in this caring, loving community that takes great pride in its school district. Lord, each person that we will honor today, Lord, we thank you for the difference they're making in the lives of young people and the lives of adults and the lives of families across this district. I pray tonight that we will honor each and every person here and that we will show appreciation for all of the great work they've done over the past 12 months. In your name we pray. Amen. Amen. Please be seated. Good evening and welcome to the 23rd Annual Wall of Fame ceremony. Tonight, 12 recipients will be honored by earning professional recognition at the state or national levels during the 2014-15 school year. We commend each of these employees for their outstanding service to our district and for representing CFISD as state and national leaders in their field. Also, for the first time in Wall of Fame history, we will be honoring a special group for earning statewide recognition for their outstanding leadership and commitment to making decisions that positively impact our CFISD students. And of course, this evening, I will introduce you to this year's 2016 Friend of Education, who has graciously supported our district for many years, helping us to advance our district's mission in preparing students to be 21st century global leaders. In the words of Robert F. Kennedy, the purpose of life is to contribute in some way to make things better. I can tell you tonight that each one of our honorees have contributed to CFISD by making a difference in the lives of our students, and we are definitely a better district because of each of them. I will now ask Linda Macias to come forward and make our first presentation.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Linda Macias, and I'm the Associate Superintendent for Curriculum Instruction and Accountability, and I'm honored to introduce you to our first 2016 Wall of Fame honoree, Erin Rose Myers. Erin, where are you? Come on up here. Erin is a biology teacher and team leader at Cypress Lakes High School and is being honored for receiving the Texas Association of Bilingual Teachers, TABT, Alton L. Biggs Excellence in Biology Teaching Award. Erin is in her 10th year of service in education, all of which have been in CFISD. She says fulfillment as an employee in the education field is having the opportunity to share her love for science to her students. I enjoy instilling a joy of science, especially biology, in my students, she says. It is my favorite subject, and I'm very lucky to be able to share it with them. Sarah Hardy, principal of Cypress Lakes High School, said this about Erin. Erin Myers has led our biology team to new heights. She is diligent in her efforts to provide students with exciting real-life experiences that show the importance of the biological sciences. A lifelong learner, Erin enjoys sharing with others and celebrating the successes of her students. Please help me congratulate Erin as our 2016 Wall of Fame honoree. Hold on. Family members, friends, and colleagues of Erin, please stand so that you may be recognized. Congratulations, Erin. Congratulations. Our next Wall of Fame honoree is Matthew Wells. Matt is a science teacher and department chair at Cypress Lakes High School. He is being honored for being named president of the Science Teachers Association of Texas. Matt is in his 15th year of service in education, 13 of which have been in CFISD. Fulfillment as an employee in the education field for him is remembering that students are always his primary focus. This is what Matt had to say. C.S. Lewis famously said that children are not a distraction from more important work. They are the most important work. The privilege of inspiring students has always motivated me to give teaching my all. Whether it is a moment of wonder when they learn something that challenges their assumptions about the world, their sudden realization that they can be a difference maker in the lives of those around them, or the simple satisfaction of discovering a new study skill that they can use for the rest of their lives. I relish the moments that remind me why I do what I do. Sure, I teach science, but more importantly, I teach students. Sarah Hardy, his principal at Cypress Lakes High School, said this about Matthew. Matt Wells is a consummate teacher. He works tirelessly to ensure that his students take away lifelong lessons. He wants every student to make science an integral part of his or her life and to realize the beauties of our universe. Matt inspires students and staff daily. Matt, please come forward to receive your 2016 Wall of Fame Honoree Award. Family members, friends, and colleagues of Matt, please stand so you can be recognized. Congratulations, Matt. That is what he's known for. Our next Wall of Fame honoree is Laura Alexander Wilson. Laura, come on up here. Laura Alexander Wilson, a theater, arts, and speech teacher, is at Aragon Middle School and is being honored for being named the Texas Educational Theater Association's 2015 K-8 Educator of the Year. Laura has 14 years of experience in education, 10 of which have been in CFISD. She says that teaching theater provides our youth with a chance to see a larger world through storytelling, while challenging them to problem solve and create the impossible. I can't imagine a better place to foster the leaders of tomorrow, she says. The arts encourage our youth to create the test boundaries. In a world that is full of judgment, negativity, and rules, theater provides our students with a chance to challenge the status quo safely and creatively, reminding them that growth does not mean perfection and our imagination can be made a reality. Maria Mamaw, principal of Aragon Middle School, said this about Laura. Laura is an amazing teacher who motivates and connects with the students to get them to perform and shine on the stage. No task is too big for her to accomplish. She is always willing to take on additional responsibilities, such as directing our Veterans Day program and our 8th grade talent show, just to name a few. In addition to all she does for Aragon and our students, she finds time to serve her peers at the state level by holding various positions. Each summer, she presents workshops to colleagues to inspire them to be their best. Laura is very deserving of this honor, and we are super proud of her accomplishments. Please help me congratulate Laura as she receives her 2016 Wall of Fame Award. Family members, friends, and colleagues of Laura, please stand so that you also may be recognized. Matt Morgan will continue with the presentation.
Good evening. I'm Matt Morgan, Assistant Superintendent of Support Services, and it's my honor to recognize Mr. Terry Bruner. Terry? Terry Bruner is a body shop and a poster shop foreman for the Falcon Transportation Center. He's being honored tonight for being named the 2015-16 Shop Foreman of the Year by the Texas Association of Pupil Transportation. Terry is in his 30th year of education, all of which has been in CFISD. He says that he takes great pride in helping the transportation shop provide the safest, most reliable, and best-looking school buses and district vehicles for our students and staff. Terry says, our team is the best bar none. I thoroughly enjoy working with the AYES, NATEF committees, assisting our automotive technology students to become successful by helping to provide state-of-the-art technology and curriculum in the automotive technology classroom, and working with industry partners, providing entry-level jobs for students following their dreams in the automotive and heavy truck repair industries. Watching these young CFISD men and women become happy, successful, productive, and proud, follow their career dreams, is the most fulfilling and satisfying challenge I've ever faced. Bill Powell, Director of Transportation, says this about Terry. Mr. Bruner has been a valuable asset to the Transportation Department since he was first hired in 1986. As the body shop foreman, he has successfully developed the body shop into a premier shop, thus improving efficiency, decreasing downtime, and ultimately saving money for the district and the taxpayers. However, what makes Mr. Bruner stand out amongst the rest of his peers is his ability and willingness to work alongside district students that are involved in the automotive youth educational systems programs. Mr. Bruner has been assigned several students and has worked very patiently with each of them. He has encouraged his students to pursue higher education goals, listen to their dreams, and encourage them to reach for the stars. I firmly believe that Mr. Bruner is deserving of the recognition as a 2016 Cypress-Fairbanks ISD Wall of Fame inductee. Please join me in congratulating Mr. Bruner in receiving the 2016 Wall of Fame Honoree Award. Now wait, Terry. I want to ask your family members, friends, and colleagues to please stand up and be recognized. Thank you. Dr. Macias.
Our next Wall of Fame honoree is Nicole Dominguez. Nicole, if you'll come up here, please. Nicole is a science campus content instructional specialist at Hamilton Middle School and is being honored for receiving the Chemical Education Foundation Educator of the Year for Texas Award. Nicole has 13 years of experience in education, all of which have been in Cypher ISD. She says that she gets fulfillment in so many ways from being an educator. I am challenged daily to find new and innovative ways to engage the curiosity of our future leaders, ensuring that they are highly skilled 21st century problem solvers who can be responsible citizens and effective communicators. By accepting this challenge, I am constantly learning new things, collaborating with incredible professionals, and stepping outside my comfort zone to achieve the most rewarding outcomes. Kim Sempe, her principal at Hamilton Middle School, had this to say about Nicole. Nicole's honor is no surprise because she goes above and beyond to bring science alive and relevant to our students. She has been quite innovative with bringing the outside world into our walls, all in the name of science. She solicits the community for speakers to come in and present their jobs and knowledge to our students. She had the campus and district employees build garden boxes on the campus grounds for students to observe the growth cycle of plants. She created a school-wide rotation of A Minute to Win It for all students to have an opportunity to participate and experience physics with fun, active, and physical challenges. As for technology, we cannot praise Nicole enough. Her techno impact on our campus with students and staff is monumental. Nicole is a pure picture of servitude in a profession that calls for a love of children and people and a passion for one's curriculum and high expectations. Please help me congratulate Nicole as one of our 2016 Wall of Fame honorees. Family members, friends, and colleagues of Nicole, please stand to be recognized. Dr. Honoree.
Thank you. Roy Garcia, would you join me up here? Roy Garcia, the district's Associate Superintendent of School Administration and Leadership Development, is being honored for being named President of the Texas Association for Supervision and Curriculum Development. Roy has 28 years of experience in education, 12 of which have been in CFISD. He says he considers it a blessing to be able to serve in education. Simply being able to make a positive difference in the lives of others on a daily basis is a tremendous blessing. I hope my actions inspire others to be better today than they were yesterday. It is a true gift to serve in this phenomenal district. You know, number one for me, Roy is a great person. Roy leads in CFISD with moral clarity and positive energy. He is thoughtful and he's deliberate in his decisions. Roy is the kind of person you want to be your colleague, your mentor, and most importantly, your friend. And I will say, because I know his mom and dad are here, y'all did a heck of a job. Roy is a good person. Roy, I present you with the 2016 Wall of Fame plaque. I would like to ask the family members, friends, and colleagues of Roy Garcia to please stand so you can be recognized. You got it. Stuart Snow will be next.
Good evening. My name is Stuart Snow. I'm the Associate Superintendent for Business, Finance, and Technology Services. And it is my honor to introduce the next honoree tonight. Frankie Jackson, the district's Chief Technology Officer, is being honored for receiving the 2016 Commitment to Excellence Award by the Texas Association of School Business Officials, otherwise known as TASBO. Frankie is in her 23rd year of service in education, 3 of which have been in CFISD. She says that as an employee of the education field, coupled with the specialty in technology, she receives double the fulfillment. Being able to contribute to students' learning and their academic achievement, as well as supporting students in the achievement of their dreams, makes my heart race, Frankie says. We deliver the future, and there is not one day that I take that for granted. My loyalty to the students and staff of Cypress-Fairbanks ISD is paramount, and it is an honor to serve CFISD. Frankie is truly deserving of being recognized tonight. Each year, TASBO selects an outstanding member who demonstrates consistent leadership within the organization and within their profession. And I can tell you that here in CFISD, Frankie has done an amazing job leading her team, especially with the numerous updates funded by the 2014 bond funds. And I can also tell you that in addition to being recognized by TASBO, Frankie has been nominated for the Association of School Business Officials International Eagle Award. The Eagle Award is ASBO's highest honor to outstanding business officials who consistently demonstrate exceptional leadership, vision, and dedication to the school business profession. So please help me congratulate Frankie Jackson on receiving the 2016 Hall of Fame honoree. And I would also like to ask family members, friends, and colleagues of Frankie to please stand so that you can also be recognized.
It is a great honor to introduce our next Wall of Fame nominee, Mary Maxwell. Mary, will you join me? Mary Maxwell is a retired special needs bus driver at the Telge Transportation Center. She's being honored for being named Special Needs Driver of the Year by the Texas Association for Pupil Transportation. Mary recently retired after serving 41 years in CFISD. She says that during her tenure in the district, she feels like she could not have had a more wonderful job than the opportunity she was given in CFISD. Mary says, when I started working as a special needs bus driver, I instantly fell in love with my students and their families. I loved my job and looked forward to each year. I loved helping people then, and I still do. I can't say how much I miss working, but at my age of 74, I told myself it was time. I am thankful for everyone for all the past years and wonderful times. I miss Miss Marjorie Lecomte, my attendant for 28 years, very much, but I know she understands. Thank you, CFISD, for giving me 41 years of wonderful work. Bill Powell, the Director of Transportation, said this about Mary. Miss Maxwell models a true servant leader's character and heart and has been recognized for her compassion and caring demeanor. It is said that what is right is often forgotten by what is convenient. Mary has lived by what is right. She has been a blessing and a positive influence to me, but most importantly, she has shown me the beauty of grace through her kind and giving ways and her devotion to our most special students. Her devotion, love, and compassion are confirmed through the sentiments of Katie Caldwell, a life skills teacher at Salyards Middle School. As a first-year teacher in CFISD, but her fourth-year teaching, Ms. Maxwell is the best of the best out of all the districts and bus drivers I've come to know. She drove one of our more challenging students and loved him like he was her own grandson. The relationship they had is rare because this student never attached himself to many people. She was one of the very few. He is nonverbal, but she understood his every move. Her caring ways made him love the bus, and even today he is so happy when he gets on and off the bus. She taught him about the bus, how it operates, and he has learned so much from Ms. Maxwell. Please help me congratulate Mary Maxwell on her Wall of Fame nomination. At this time, I'd like to ask the family members and friends and colleagues of Ms. Maxwell to please stand so that you may be recognized. Dr. Macias?
Our next Wall of Fame honoree is Brian Moses. Brian, will you join me? Brian Moses is a theater arts director at Cypress Ridge High School, and he is being honored for receiving the Texas chapter of the International Thespian Society Eric Bailey Outstanding Troupe Award. Brian is in his 15th year of experience in education, all of which have been in CFISD. He says fulfillment as an employee in the education field is a support he receives locally and statewide. Brian stated, "I consider myself extremely lucky to live in a state that proudly supports theater arts in our schools, and I am so privileged to be able to work in an educational community such as Cypress-Fairbanks ISD that embraces the arts wholeheartedly." Stephanie Michelle, his principal at Cy Ridge High School, said this about Brian. "Brian is an amazing leader on our campus. He is a champion every day because he uses his God-given talents. is resilient in his work ethic, and uses his skills to help his students be successful. We are very proud of you, Brian, for your outstanding accomplishments. Please help me congratulate Brian as he receives his 2016 Wall of Fame Honoree Award. Family members, friends, and colleagues of Brian, please stand so that you can also be recognized. Congratulations, Brian. Our next honoree for the Wall of Fame is Sarah Sanders. Sarah, if you'll join me, please. Sarah retired as our K-12 art coordinator for Cypress-Fairbanks ISD, and she is being honored for being named the 2015 Texas Art Educator of the Year by the Texas Art Education Association, TAEA. Sarah served a total of 46 years in education, 26 of which were in CFISD. She says that she was blessed during her tenure at CFISD working in the visual arts area. Through the visual arts and through education, I have been so blessed to have had the opportunity to share the fascinating journey to find inspiration in the ordinary, develop skills we all thought not possible, and to explore and enrich our creative spirits, she says. I proudly learned so much more from my students and our incredible art teachers than they ever learned from me. And to them, I am eternally grateful. Mary Jadlowski, Assistant Superintendent for Curriculum and Instruction, said this about Sarah. Sarah Sanders is a consummate professional. She is and always has been committed to students. As art coordinator, Sarah worked tirelessly and diligently so that every art teacher had the knowledge and skills and support to ensure that all kids experience a rich and creative art classroom. I cherish being her colleague and friend. Please help me congratulate Sarah as one of our 2016 Wall of Fame honorees. If you are, Sarah, hold on, Sarah. If you are a family member, friend, or colleague of Sarah's, please stand so that we may recognize you as well. Congratulations, Sarah.
I'm honored to introduce our next honoree, Karen Smith. Karen is the district's Assistant Superintendent for Business and Financial Services, and she is being honored for being named the President of the Board of Directors for the Texas Association of School Business Officials, TASBO. Karen has 25 years in education, 7 of which are in CFISD. She says fulfillment as an employee in the education field is having the opportunity to have an impact on the quality of education that CFISD students receive. Karen says, I had a great education and I get inspiration from helping ensure that CFISD students get the education that they deserve. It is fulfilling to know my decisions matter to teachers and administrators and helps them provide a better education for all students. It came as no surprise to me that Karen was elected as the President of the Board of Directors for Texas Association of School Business Officials. And Karen is not only recognized statewide as an exceptional leader, making outstanding contributions to the organization and to the school business profession, but she also demonstrates great business and finance leadership in our district. So please help me congratulate Karen on receiving a 2016 Wall of Fame Honoree Award. And I would like family members, friends, and colleagues of Karen to please stand so that you also may be recognized. So I'll turn it back over to Dr. Henry.
Thank you, Mr. Snow. Mary, Sarah, 41, 46 years. You sure you've had enough? You know, I'm not there yet, but I'm not real far behind you. You know, you're all such a great group of people. Many of you I know and have had the opportunity to observe over the last 5+ years, and I'm so grateful and appreciative for the work that you do on behalf of the students and families in this community. I would ask the 2014-15 CFISD Board of Trustees if they would join me up here along with Ms. Blacksher. The 2014-15 CFISD Board of Trustees was named the 2015 Texas Association of School Administrators Outstanding School Board at the TASB Convention in Austin on October 2nd of 2015. This board, the majority of them currently serving, overcame obstacles we encountered as a district by always finding a way to stay the course and push forward. Their outstanding leadership was well known across the state of Texas because of their ability to provide the highest quality education while simultaneously keeping cost at a minimum. Placing our student as the number one priority with every decision made, this board truly exhibited that every student, every day is what matters the most in CFISD. The 2014-15 CFISD board set the standard high not only in the important decisions they made to impact our community and our schools, but also in the example they set for our students and staff as positive role models. Their commitment to serving CFISD and the countless hours they have dedicated visiting and volunteering in our schools speaks volumes. According to Don Ryan, board president at the time of the state recognition, the secret of the board's success was the hard work and efforts to ensure that every child in CFISD had an equal opportunity. We as a board, Don says, are committed to putting action to our words as we continuously find a way to make all students successful. Complete success will only come when 100% of our students walk across the stage to receive a diploma. And that was one of the better quotes Don had, by the way. Amen. But just getting off script for just a second, you know, that I would say that this group of 8 people up here, not just 7, but 8 people, demonstrate on a daily basis what it means to serve others. They demonstrate their dedication to this community, their faith, and their support for everyone in this community on a daily basis. A lot of people like to talk, as you know. These people walk. They walk the walk. And I see that on a weekly basis in all of their dealings. When they're in district or out of district, they're always a shining example of what CFISD wants to be. It is with great pleasure that I present the 2016 Wall of Fame Honoree Award to Don Ryan, Tom Jackson, Christine Hartley, Bob Covey, Kevin H. Hoffman, Darcy Mangoya, and Dr. John Ogletree, Jr. Congratulations. Y'all all get together for a picture there. Get in there. Stay in there, Debbie. I would also, before y'all leave, I would like to ask family members, friends, and or colleagues of the CFISD board to please stand. Thank you very much. I'm going to let y'all sit down before I start the next one. Oh, y'all going to stay right there? Okay, good. Good idea. My bad. 4 people said they were staying there, so I agreed. If it had been 3-4, they had to sit down, but it was 4-3. I would like to ask Mr. Terry Wheeler to come join me up here. And, board, if you don't mind, won't y'all just surround him up here? Yep. So you can't get away, Terry. To end this evening of celebration, I would like to recognize an individual from the Cy-Fair community who has contributed immensely to enhancing the quality of educational experiences for our students. Without the endless support of individuals from our community, CFISD would not be the well-respected district that it is today. This year's Friend of Education honoree has not only been a supporter of CFISD for 14 years, but he is a strong advocate for public education in Texas. I am proud to announce that Terry Wheeler, the Chief Executive Officer for the Cypress-Fairbanks Medical Center Hospital, is this year's recipient for the Friend of Education. Terry has been married to Renata Wheeler for 25 years, and the two picked Cy-Fair as their place to reside because they found that CFISD had quality schools. Together they have 3 CFISD children: Austin, who graduated from Cypress Woods High School and who is now in his second year at LSU, Sarah, who is a sophomore at Cy Woods, and Lauren, an 8th grader at Spillane Middle School. Terry is a 6th-generation Texan who comes from a family line of teachers. Both his parents and grandparents were educators. This, along with being a product of Texas public school system, Texas public school system, is the reason why Terry has been such a strong supporter of CFISD. As a partner with CFISD, Terry has not only participated in bond committees and the annual Superintendent's Fund Run, he is no stranger to taking time out of his busy schedule to read to many CFISD classes, and he has also generously donated to many of our schools. A strong supporter of Lone Star College, Terry has also participated in numerous events hosted by the Cy-Fair Educational Foundation, Cy-Hope, and Cy-Fair Chamber of Commerce. A lot of you may not know Terry, but because Terry is not one to seek the limelight, and I think Terry's humility is what I like most about Terry. He gives and gives and gives and never expects anything in return. All he wants to see is better for other people, whether it be students, whether it be staff members, whether it be families. Terry is always there quietly serving the citizens of this community. He is behind the scenes of so many good things that go on in this community, you would be shocked. Terry, you've had a great impact on our district. Your leadership and commitment to serving the needs of our students and employees has made our district so much better. We are thankful for Terry and grateful for his dedication to our students. It is my honor to recognize Terry Wheeler as this year's Outstanding Community Member and present him with the 2016 Friend of Education Award. Thank y'all. If you would, please be seated. Okay, one more shot, Tom. Thank you, Gary. We appreciate it. Before we close tonight's program, I would like to recognize members of the Wall of Fame committee who were instrumental in the selection process of the recipients who were honored tonight. If you are a member of that committee, would you please stand so that we can recognize you? I would also like to recognize members of the communication team for their exceptional work in organizing this annual event. Stephanie and Nicole and your team, please stand. They're already standing. You know, I had a discussion with my wife this weekend, and we were talking. Actually, it was a sermon, and we were talking about the sermon that we went to, and the title of the sermon was Trouble. And a lot of times we think we have troubles, we think we have problems, but I think we focus sometimes on little minor things and we're not thankful for so much that we have to be thankful for. I'm thankful to be in this community, and you saw a reason for that tonight with all of our Wall of Fame honorees, our great Board of Trustees. Terry, such a great supporter behind the scenes, and so many of the rest of you out here. So, you know, in my conversation with my wife, I said, why don't we start focusing on all the things we have to be thankful for and kind of let some of the little things go by the way. So I would encourage you to do that this evening, and I think this ceremony is a perfect place to start because we have so much to be grateful for. Thank you for taking time out this evening to attend the Wall of Fame ceremony. If you haven't done so already, be sure to take a look at the new look of our Wall of Fame containing portraits of our honorees that are displayed. In East Texas, we call it the foyer. In France, they call it the foyer. But I'm going to stick with foyer. That sounds better to me. Also, everyone is welcome to refreshments that are being served outside the boardroom here. And I think we need everybody to kind of stick around and get some pictures before those that were honored. Let's make sure we get a picture before you leave. Having said that, thank you for your attendance this evening, and have a great evening. Thank you.